So I want to talk to you about a few things today. I don't want to make it too confusing. Some of the things that I'm going to say today are going to sound bad if you don't understand, but the goal is to explain everything and get you to where it makes sense and you understand and it doesn't sound so bad. Okay, it's a little bit noisy in here. I'm taking care of a lot of things. Let me cut this off. All right, so I actually made some notes today, so hopefully it won't be like I'm rambling, but this is the topic. Okay, so my clients, I am at my office. My clients who come here, they understand that when you invest in yourself, you get a return, you get results. When you invest in yourself, you get results, okay? So I want to double back and talk about free sessions again and why free sessions are offered, why somebody might do that, why you might accept, and why you might change your mind and not want a free session, okay? So first of all, free sessions with a healing practitioner is usually because it's somebody that's new at it. They're offering free sessions because they need experience, or they don't have any clients and they're trying to build up their clientele, or they have another job. So it's like, this is just my side hustle. This is just something that I do on the side, my real money maker that's paying my bills and taking care of my family is over here. So if I get a session here or there, give a free session, and then they book, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so those are usually the reasons why people offer free sessions. They're trying to get some experience, or they have another way that they're maintaining their family and taking care of their life. And then another reason is they don't understand energy themselves. So if it's somebody who's been doing it for a while and then they're like, free sessions, usually their clientele has dropped. So it's like, I need to get more people on board, or they don't understand energy and they don't understand that the level of burnout that you can get from offering sessions without reciprocation, or from trying to pay your bills, trying to be a healing practitioner, trying to work another job, trying to throw in some free sessions to get new clients. It just sounds complicated, right? It just sounds discombobulated. So you really want, and this is the part that's going to sound bad, you really want your healing practitioner to not have other jobs. I know it's hard out here. But think about it. Do you want your healing practitioner to do a 12-hour shift at the gas station, and then you're trying to book an appointment and they're squeezing you in between their 12-hour shifts at the gas station, their shift at the restaurant, this and that, and now they're going to do a healing session for you to help you with your stress levels for the life that you have? Does that even make sense? So that is where you get into the talk about the pricing and everything. Your healing practitioner, if it is their sole job, then they are compensated like it is their sole job. Me, for example, I was a registered nurse, a traveling nurse. And a case manager. You heard of all these nurses on social media talking about how much they make. I don't know why. That's another topic in itself, because we should be talking more about how much we're helping people and not how much travel nurses make and everything. But anyway, to walk away from my registered nursing, I jumped into this full time, okay? This was the only thing I was doing because healing was so important for me. And I was like, I cannot split my time over here working a 12-hour shift. And I know these 12-hour shifts stress me out. I cannot work this 10-hour shift as a case manager. And I know they stress me out. And then every Saturday and Sunday, I'm a healing practitioner helping somebody else with their stress. It's just an oxymoron. It does not make sense. It's not in alignment. So at least for me and the way I view things, it's not in alignment to have such a stressful life over here, and then you're the healer and helping people with their stress, but you're not even managing your own stress. You know what I mean? So in my bio, it says healing the healer, because that is what we do here. We talk about all these layers of stress that we put on ourselves, and how to alleviate that. And so this is healing the healer. This is not me trying to make bukus of money and I got 5 other nursing jobs. This is all I do from day one. Okay, another reason why somebody might offer free sessions is they're a billionaire. And I don't know too many billionaire healers, healing practitioners out there who can sacrifice and give away free time, free sessions, free energy. And then also they might be virtual only. So I am virtual, but I also have this building that we work out of. So there's overhead and everything. And this healing space is very, 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 very important for the healing movement. It gives me my ability to rejuvenate. When I come here and I do sessions, I am healed. I am in a good space. So this healing space is not just for me. So it was my dream to always have a space and to not be strictly virtual. There's nothing wrong with that. Virtual sessions are just as effective, but I need a space for me to go to Wusa and you know, so that's one reason why they might offer the first session free, is because they don't have any overhead. They're doing a virtual session. But this healing space, it's important. There's wooden floors. I always choose spaces with wooden floors, spaces that have agriculture and trees, and then there's a whole lot of plants in here, things that you would not find in most spa settings. So usually in the spa setting, when you designate your business as a spa or a salon, live plants and strong essential oils and things like that aren't allowed. There's certain standards where it looks more, I don't know the word, more like a medical space. This is a healing space. There's plants everywhere. I can, you know, use essential oils. I make everything that I use on people when I work hands-on. So it's very different to get a session in a healing space and to work with a healing practitioner that this is their sole job and they are dedicated to what they're doing. Okay, another thing is this is a lifestyle. Being a healing practitioner is a lifestyle. That is why I work out. I try to watch what I'm eating. I get my sessions every 2 weeks. You want to find a space that is a healing space, but a lot of times it's difficult because a lot of people don't think about the different variables to create a healing space. So you might have to go to a spa. You might have to go somewhere in a noisy shopping center with a lot of traffic. But as long as you cannot hear other people in your session, that's what's most important. Right now it's noisy because I'm doing laundry and everything. I got done with my sessions for today and I'm just shipping orders. But you don't want to hear other people in your session. That's another thing about a healing space. Here it's one-on-one. You will not hear anybody else talking about their business here. It's very private. You get to talk about whatever you want to talk about and release. The same with a virtual session. You don't want other people in the room listening to you release your concerns. Okay, so that's the difference normally in the spa setting and a healing space setting. The spa is multiple massage therapists, is multiple rooms. They're walking down the hall, they're laughing, they're eating lunch. You might smell some chicken while somebody's eating lunch. You won't smell food in here, you'll smell herbs. and plants and essential oils and candles and all this natural stuff that I've made. And that's part of the healing experience, the actual space, okay? So you don't want to hear other people in your session. So all of these variables come into play when we're talking about the price, because in order to do that, there has to be compensation to afford all of the amenities, if that makes sense. Another reason why somebody might offer a free Reiki session is because it's a spa and they have 18 workers. So you got 3 of them that you can say today you're doing free sessions as a promo. But even still, they're practicing on you. They're practicing on you. There's a very different effect from a Reiki session in a spa and a Reiki session one-on-one in a healing space with somebody who's trained. Okay, so this is the thing. Reiki is beautiful. Reiki is beautiful anywhere. It is sharing the universal life force energy. So your practitioner is gonna put their hands on you or put their hands over you, and they're gonna share this loving energy from the universe. You're gonna feel all warm and you're gonna feel like light, and that is Reiki, getting this energy through you that flows through us all and that gives us breath. So it basically calibrates you and makes you feel good. There is a difference in certain sessions. That's why my sessions say Reiki plus intuitive healing, because even Reiki masters, even Reiki practitioners will tell you it's all the same. It's Reiki. Let me show you how you do it, and that's it. But it's very different. It's very different when you have different levels of training. Okay, so I am trained in Reiki, healing touch, a whole lot of other healing modalities, and I read energy. Okay, so many people come here who have had a Reiki session somewhere else, and they receive the love and they feel good. They receive the universal life force energy. They feel good, but they're like, I don't know how to get that feeling back. I don't know what to do. How did I feel warm? That didn't even make sense, because it's like, hi, Sarah, it's your turn. Come on back. It's 2 o'clock, 2 to 3. And then Sarah goes home. She got her Reiki session. You know, they did her Reiki session and she feels all good and warm and loved. But Sarah has no clue what went on. So here, that's the biggest difference. First off, I'm going to explain everything to you. That's why 200 plus people have had their first Reiki session here, on top of all the other services that go on here, and on top of the repeat clients. So that's a lot of people. And you get an understanding, first off, before I even do anything to you, what I'm doing, what it's for, what it means. And then secondly, I read your energy. So I'm going to tell you what's blocked on you. I'm going to tell you why it's blocked on you. I'm going to explain to you everything that's going on to the best of my abilities that I'm feeling from you, to explain why in the first place you felt like you needed a session, why in the first place you felt crappy or you felt heavy. We're going to break all of this down. I'm going to follow up with this care plan, because I am a certified nurse case manager. So I'm going to follow up with this care plan to tell you, hey, Sarah, this is what you're going to do at home in order to keep yourself feeling good. So it's on the level of nurse coaching, health coaching, but more so spiritual coaching, because I'm going to break it down. Sarah, this is what was going on with you. This is what you need to do. You would do this many days a week. We're going to do SMART goals. It's a whole plan, y'all. It's not just, okay, bye, Sarah, have a great day. Okay, this is true healing. And when you take the healing work seriously, you won't even accept somebody asking you, do you want a free session? Like this fake copy of me has been doing in trying to get people to sign up for free sessions. If you don't know about it, I talked about it on the previous video. But you wouldn't even Your mom wouldn't even let you accept that, because it's like, no, I don't want anybody working on me for free, doing my spiritual healing, doing my work. So if a surgeon hits you up like, hey, do you want a free heart surgery? I can do it for free. Would you say yes? If a doctor hits you up like, do you want a free appointment with me? Come on, I could do it for free, or I could give you a huge discount. Would you want that? If any professional offered you something free without you going through a rigorous process and having to apply to nonprofits and all that, they just said, you walked in the office and they said, okay, yes, it's free, I can cure your cancer today for free, you would look at them like, okay, you're crazy. You're doing some hocus pocus, crazy, scary stuff. Okay, so you need to take your healing work just as seriously, because the people are working. We are working deep in your energy. We are working on you spiritually, mind, body, and spirit. So you should not be waiting for a discount or wanting it to be free or any of those things, because this is very serious. And when you think about it in that way, that what I want any other professional just opening me up, because that's what we're doing, even though it's not tangible and you can't feel that heart surgery, we are opening you up. Okay, I am working deep on the heaviness and the thickness within your heart, the pain within, the traumas, all these things. Would you want me to just say, hey, come on, I could do it? You know, so there's it's very, very different in someone who's experienced and someone who's trained than someone who just wakes up and says, I'm gonna offer a couple free sessions. I don't know, you might want it, but just think about that thing. Okay, let me see, what else did I write? I tried to write some notes so I wouldn't be rambling today. Basically that was the gist of it. Trying to explain to you the costs that go along with everything. And another thing, if you comment on my page, please expect to be part of the conversation. I had somebody to drop in on my page talking about it was a new follower, so you know, no hard feelings, they hadn't been around yet, talking about you're in for a rude awakening if you healing practitioners think you can charge, and you know, people can't afford you. And okay, when you look around, you will see what's important to you. You will see what's important to you. Those shoes, that phone, that bag, that car, all these things that we are affording, that's what's important to you. But are you important to you? Is your body important to you? Okay, so for me, my body is important to me. My mental health is important to me. My peace is important to me. Therefore, I don't ask my husband for no red bottoms. He probably wouldn't buy them anyway, but I don't ask him for that stuff. I don't ask him for these Louis bags and all this stuff. You know what I asked him for? Swipe that credit card for my massage package, my chiropractor package, my appointments with my prenatal, my doula. I got a doula now, y'all. Swipe that card for that. Don't buy me no stuff. I want to feel good. And when you look around, you will see what's important to you. Are you important to you? I sound like a commercial. I sound like, give $5 a day. But anyway, are you important to you? Because this is a serious conversation. So when I responded to this person about abundance flows when you are walking in your purpose, and as a healing practitioner, I am in my purpose and I feel it because my client flow has been good, and you are the first person to ever show up and tell me that it's gonna be a rude awakening. People people don't want to pay you. And I said, you're the first person to ever say anything like that. People have been very grateful for me stepping away from traditional medicine and stepping into this role as a holistic nurse. I said, so when you are spirit, you understand that spirit flows in abundance. We are spirit. We should be flowing in abundance. We should not be mentally hurting. We should not be in distress. We should not be unable to get the things and the desires of our heart. We should be able to attach to those things. So when I explained to him, you don't understand, therefore you feel like it's manipulation or tricks when you see somebody walking in their purpose, and actually this is all I do solely, but there's no tricks. I asked for what my life looks like, and I asked to be of service in this capacity. So there's no tricks or manipulation. It's just realness, and this is what I do. And all of a sudden the comment gets deleted. And I'm like, oh, that passion I put into my response. And I tell him, I wish you abundance as well, and that you're able to walk in your purpose. And then the comment gets deleted. And I was like, I needed this, because when people comment or they have questions, somebody else has that same comment or that same question. So I want somebody else to see, this is how it is. Spirit flows in abundance. And when you recognize that you are a spirit on this earth for a purpose, and you shall not be without, and you shall not want, then you will understand when you see those who are walking as spirit, because spirit is everything. You will understand when they have, and when they have abundance, and you will be excited to tap into that same flow. Like, I can get it too. Okay. I think that is it for today. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna save this video because I know when I jump on, it is not a time where you are able to sit here and communicate with me. Maybe I'll get back into planning the lives. I don't know. That's just, it gives me the heebie-jeebies when it's like I got to do something at a certain time and be there, and I can't do it. I can't do a planned live. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I might try, because it's interesting when we can have some dialogue. So we'll see. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.